Hello, my people. Here we are again. My people, I greet everybody for home. I greet everybody for road, anywhere on a day. I know some people are driving now. They are seeing me. They are watching me. I greet everybody, both baby and papa. I better make una share this video. Today, we want to look certain things, and before then, I still have some music so that I can share this video, so that the video can go everywhere, go viral. I greet everybody today. Thank you very much. My people, I greet everybody today. Again, once more, I greet everybody. Today, we want to look at just a week today, now be Easter, where some certain things happen, where it be say the presidential candidate of Labour Party, then Deported, go back to Nigeria. Make una not vex for me. The reason why they talk I know. The main problem be say a lot of people see here wetin happen when we just start that presidential campaign for Nigeria, presidential election, presidential campaign where Tinubu can emerge. But before this time, a lot of things wey Obedient do, a lot of things wey dem do, wey dem take the market spoil Baba Ahmed Tinubu name. A lot. But nobody dey talk. Nobody, everybody keep quiet. They watch them. So today, I just want to remind people, we heard a lot of stories where people talk. We heard a lot of stories where people talk. So we heard everything, but we keep quiet. But before then, please, my people, just bear with me. In case you are just joining us, make you help us just bear with us for the time being while I share this video. Hello, my people. Sorry, Mokuna not versed with me. It's just that I was trying to share the video while the music was playing. My people, I welcome you again, and I greet everybody. I greet Small Pekin. I greet my great sister, Annalisa. Also, my baby. I greet you. Ladies and gentlemen, today we just want to take a look on, again, because last week, I'll be 3 days ago, I did a video to explain certain things about our presidential candidate of Labour Party, how they carry and they deport him from United Kingdom. A lot of things people know here. A lot of people phone me, they call me, they tell me different things where they want to tell me, especially the obedient. Me, I not care. But one thing where people don't understand, they say, during the presidential campaign, obedient do a lot of damages. They do a lot of things. They call our candidate, our Baba Ahmed Tinubu, the current president-elect of Nigeria. They call him different name. They call him so many things. Leg they shake, hand they shake. Now so he not get certificate. Now so they carry picture of a dead body. They say na enemy of our president-elect. What did they not talk? I go read them all out now, make una see. Make una see how obedient they run the campaign, and what did they say they want turn to for all the things where they talk. We see where waiting I want read to now, so I write them down. We do not see the video of sick bagger. sorry, the sick bat, that's Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Since where this problem last week, where they deport that deportee Peter Obi, where they carry and go Nigeria, they deport him back. We want cross-check many things today, and I go play the video. Make una see the video we first do, because this Peter Obi, if they ask him question, he go begin to talk statistics. He go carry the people where they interview, go carry them go up and down, go carry them go many places. You know they answer the question straight. Now all those ones now, all the video where Peter Obi do last year, I go bring this one come out, then I will go tally up to the thing where they happen today. Since where this thing happen, obedient enter house, they not talk again, they keep quiet. But one thing where everybody go know, many people they can't they make parable say, the one way you go reach, they not they worry themselves too much. No So during that campaign, the thing where we see video say Baba Ahmed the sick, President-elect the sick. We hear as them do video say it's incoherent. That means say if they talk, you go, Baba Ahmed not sabi talk. If you talk once, you go forget yourself. They say they wear pampers. It's a peace for body. Make everybody they listen, at all the things where they do now, they talk now. That they urinate all over himself. They say they fall. What we not hear, what we not see for social media. They say they fall if they waka go just fall. They are na hand that they take hold and they go. But today, since we Tinubu win, we dey see person wey well, the sick. We see person wey dey talk coherent. I don't play one video, I go play am again. May I just quickly greet one of our brother. In America, he don act Tony. Now correct man be this. This na die hard Tinubu man. This na people wey get brain, then know. They talk to me in the America. He talking to the point say, Tinubu and Ademadele, now all of them stay for Chicago. Tinubu fit go America. Tinubu they go London as if say then they go farm. Nobody don't deport her. My brother Mafido Anthony, I welcome you today. May you go join me for this show. We see what we they see now. We they see heady president-elect. We they see coherent president-elect. We they see articulate president-elect. Person where they articulate, than a person where they talk. When you go to talk with ideology, with philosophy. Not Peter Obi where go to talk. Be like say they cry. You want cry. They talk like woman. Una see the philosophy. Una see the kind talk with our president they talk. We see a strategist in action. Strategist with the action. You not be like that kind Peter Obi where they talk like Sunday school teacher. We see leader giving the people hope. This is not person where they say no well. Now he come to talk, now go they give people hope. We see the master taking the lead and his team in action. So all these now the things where the opposite side of Tinubu, now them obedient, tries, take marks, scatter. Today now, then deport Peter Obi, all of them enter house. They not talk again. They not do anything. They not ask me Peter Obi come out, may come address World Conference. My people, if in case you are just joining us, make una beg, no una share this video. The topic when I want to talk today, I want make this video, make it go viral. Make them tell Peter Obi that he needs to come and address World Press Conference to tell us why he was deported from United Kingdom. He not come out to talk, he keep quiet. I go play many things when I go see him. So many things where we think say it happen, where Peter Obi cover. They not talk about their own. They come to talk about Asiwaju My people, one thing we are supposed to know, like Buhari not be the person where they make mouth, where they talk where they talk. If you do one thing, if you do put one block for road, you go say, go begin to send people, make them go to talk am for social media. Now so Bola Ahmed Tinubu be. We dey APC, we not dey make mouth, we not dey talk too much. We not dey do talk most things where with most achievement where we do. We all kept quiet with Foduna. To the point, una no understand. All the people who support Tinubu, all the supporters, they hate them, obedient. I go take my own make example. The thing where they do me, up till last week Sunday, now only God know. A lot of people they support them. You get one of our sisters, when you go come out for video talk about why they need to vote for Tinubu, they begin to curse the woman. They even send death threat to the woman. They take a net to go meet native doctor. Some people were paid to go kill that poor woman for talking. Where be say people where they do all these things now overseas then they now diaspora then that they see say everybody get right to talk or defend their principle. Disobedient people, I forget the way that they describe them. Where Soludo, with man will come from where they I take describe, they say them be mob, headless mob. People will not get head. They're ready to do many things. But since last Sunday, after the Easter, all of them keep quiet. Peter Obi, as I talked for my last video, throughout all his campaign, Peter Obi no near UK come campaign, come tell the people who are here. Now when he finish, now Peter Obi come when he knew say he don't lose the election finish, come pack him bag and baggage with the hope say the UK government go let her enter UK. This now where Peter Obi he talk say he get house, he get everything for UK. You not come campaign, not come tell her say I want campaign, I want contest election. So now when he come now people say, hey, you don't come now, you be this. Now then just carry Peter Obi. The two way Peter Obi, he know once you dey bought your ticket, where you dey come from, when you dey do your boarding, when you want fly, you get the way that they take do one. Your names they send to the, especially to UK, to check whether for terrorism. Now so it still be for America. They don't know say they come. They don't see everything where they don't tell where they wait for them. Peter Obi know. As far as say Peter Obi not come campaign for UK, he not come here come tell people. He go Germany, he go America, he go many places. To the extent for America, then give him one year citizenship. Where Peter Obi begin to take turn to everybody, say they make him a citizen or be mayor of one place. He not come UK. Me not they talk too much. I go want make people sit down, make them watch the thing when I want play. So make una see for ourselves say Peter Obi he know. Because each time they ask a question, Peter Obi they dodge the question. He go dodge and go begin to tell people different things. Una go see am just now. Me I not the lie. They always they try to say the truth. Una not people not the hear. People go they begin to come they curse me. This now video interview where they give Peter Obi a year ago before the election. Make una listen for this video. Una go know say me Okagbe I not the talk lie.
Local media organizations commenced publication of the leaked Pandora Papers. Former Governor Peter Obi has been hard-pressed to deny the revelations on his secret business dealings overseas. A similar document leaked before it, the Pandora Papers have helped to expose the concealed fortunes in offshore tax havens and in some cases money laundering by some of the most powerful people in the world. But in a statement, Obi dismissed a report by Premium Times, which disclosed that the former governor had concealed a number of offshore businesses and investments when he was at the helm of affairs in Anambra State. According to Musikili Umajid, editor-in-chief of Premium Times, Obi may have violated the Code of Conduct Bureau and Tribunal Act by not declaring his or that of his family's beneficial ownership in the said assets. Majid, who was on the show last week, added that the former governor flouted the Nigerian constitution by operating a foreign bank account while in office and may have concealed his offshore investments to avoid tax. Well, in our time-honored tradition of giving all sides a right of reply, we're now being joined by Peter Obi, former Anambra State Governor, to give us his side of the story on the allegations made against him by Premium Times. Good morning.
My people, Mona just listen. If they ask a big question, big go the dodge and go the talk story. At the end, the people where they interview and they go forget. Later, they'll come ask them again. Make una listen. People where they watch, I bet Mona share this video. Mona listen.
Good morning, Mr. B, and thank you for coming on the morning show.
Good morning for inviting me. And good morning to the viewers.
Well, the obvious question to ask is, are you guilty as charged? Because you were named in the latest scandal, Pandora Papers, as one of those involving setting up a secret company for the purpose of money laundering, illegal purchase of properties overseas, while you were in office as governor of Anambra State.
Well, thank you. Number one is that I'm not guilty. Trust company is a legitimate vehicle used everywhere globally for investment, savings, and estate planning purposes. It's allowed by law everywhere. In my particular case and that of my family, it was done on very valuable advice of our then bankers, Lloyds TSB. This is what they did to all their international clients who operated at the time I lived in the UK. They will help you to see that you formulate a trust company offshore, and that is what we did. This company was never used to launder money before, during, and after till date. So it wasn't used anytime I was in office for anything. Two, it was never used to buy property before I went into office, during the time I was in office, and after the time I was in office. It was strictly a trust company that savings and family planning that was strictly used to support our borrowings, which we even invested in this country. And they are facts, they're not things that you can. That's it.
Right.
So,
well, according to confidential information, you have about $500 million squirreled away in the British Virgin Islands and in Switzerland. Can this amount be described as legitimate earnings?
well, I wish, I don't think I would even be here if I had that type of money. But let me tell you, when people banding money or talk about money and size of money here, it's because we're not a productive country.
Mona listen. It don't they dribble the people where they intervene for Arise TV. Now dribbling, Mona watch.
People don't work for their money, so we find it difficult to understand value of money. And I'll take time to explain this to you. Globally today, the world population is 7,750,000,000.
Now money they ask them, they say Obi get $500 million. Then it begin give them statistics. Mona listen.
Out of which only 37.5 million is worth $1 million. That is 0.05%. Only 3 million, which is 0.04%,
Now
is
here
worth 10 million.
0.04%.
And only 300,000 is worth $25 million, which is 0.004%. So when people call these figures, it's alarming because of the fact that we live in a country where people make money they don't need and everything. If you go anywhere near this company being mentioned, its accounts, everything globally, and find more than about 3%, 3%, I'm talking about $15 million, out of which 70% is supporting a loan of investment in this country. They confiscate everything, even confiscate everything I have in my life. If you go to this, you know what $500 million is? $500 billion today in Nigeria is almost 300 billion naira. My entire earning while I was governor, Anambra State received, was under 500 billion, out of which I say 15%, 75 billion. That is just talking about, I don't know where people call figures here, and that's why people try to make money they don't need. What do you need that type of money for? Why do you have to do that? The money, the trust company is there. And one of the challenges I'm going to throw today is to ask you and some other people to select 1, 2, 3, 4 persons that have foot their bill to follow the trail of this company to where it is today. And see the formation, who gave the advice, how we came to it and everything. Please, there's nothing, you wouldn't even find 5% of that, of what the figure you called anywhere. If I have $500 million, well, I don't know what I'll be doing. You would have seen me building, you know how many schools and institutions I support. I've been building universities all over the place.
Let's talk about Next International UK. They said you didn't resign as a director, of Next, and 14 months after you became a governor, you were still director of Next. Tell us about this Next International company.
Let me tell you. Let me start. Next International we have a company in Nigeria called Next International Nigeria Limited. It's an offshoot of Next International Nigeria. That was Next International UK, which are
now here, the Dutch people, they ask a question about the company we get Next International. Then the company they get is an offshoot and all this. Mona, they listen.
As managing director and everything. This company is a UK-based company. It's a brand management company that were representative of companies like Heinz, a number of multinational companies in West Africa, and I was the CEO. And it's good that I tell you the background of how I became governor. I was living in the UK, operating in Nigeria. I was declared the governor and winner of the election on Thursday, 16th of March 2006. On that day, I was presiding over Fidelity Bank board meeting as the chairman. And I have members, you can access. One of the members is somebody who value a lot, Bismarck Rwani was a member of the board. Leighton Dubiskama was a member of the board. Jaramagoro was a former Ondo chairman, was a member of, I was a chairman.
Now they hear, he say, when they make a governor, when they declare a governor, the incident, the chair meeting of trillions of dollars or naira business, when they say when they declare a governor, then anytime they ask a question, now to they push people up and down. Make una listen, me I know they lie.
I was presiding over a board meeting, and suddenly, letting the visitor said, "Stop, Mr. Chairman." I said, "What?" He said, "You've been declared the governor of Anambra State."
I think una they hear.
That was on a board meeting, and that was how the meeting stopped. From there, I called, and they said, "You have to proceed to Abuja to meet INEC to give you certificate of return."
They not appoint him, he contest election. Then in they do meeting for bank or that private business where you're not supposed to be. And you don't declare assets before you contest election or after you contest election. They say may stop meeting, may go take certificate of return. Mona, listen.
So I left board meeting, went to the airport, got the next flight, went to Abuja. By 6 p.m. that day, they gave me certificate of return. And I said to them, I want to go back to Lagos the next day to bring my clothes, just clothes.
To bring cloth to not be property.
They said, no, that please, you need to proceed to Oka immediately because the then governor, Dr. Chris Ngige, because of the second sight, I've left the country. Then immediately I was declared, he lost his immunity, so he left through the borders and left out of the country. So there was no government in Anambra State. So that's how the next morning, moved to Oka. Arrived Oka, just took a flight to Enugu.
Deputy governor, not wrong. There was no government in Anambra State.
As I arrived Oka, they took me to the chief judge in a small space. He said, these are forms for you to fill to declare your access. I filled that form about 30 minutes, whatever I could remember. The next thing I was sworn in as governor. When I finished the swearing in, I asked, okay, so I'm not sworn in. Where does the governor live? They say, because that time, the government...
Question where they ask him different, no?
I said, where is the governor live? They said, there's no house. Where is his office? There's no office. So what do I do? Any paper, anything, nothing. I managed to get across to somebody who got across to Chris, who said, there's nothing. So I moved to my village. And that was where I stayed there. That was the government. From there, I phoned every company. Let me start with Next International UK. Next International UK, just to show you, I brought this and I keep this with you people. Next International UK is a company that is, as at that date, I'm telling you, received overdraft from Lloyds Bank of over $7 million. This is a trading company. As at that day, I have over 200 containers on the sea from Lloyds Bank.
200 containers in the sea, 200 containers.
This is a trading company. As at that day, I have over 200 containers on the sea and everything. And I've just been announced governor. And here I'm running a company. So the only thing I could do is to phone my wife. I said, because she works with me, everybody knows in the company I'm the CEO, she's my deputy with other. I said, you take charge. I will never come to London again. See what has happened to me. And I was chairman and director of about 11 companies, even in Nigeria. I phoned all of them. Said I've resigned. It is from that day that I went to Oka until I was impeached in November, I never left Oka. Not one day. I resigned. You know, and I wonder what, even at times, I even wonder, why is that issue 15 years after I was supposed to resign?
Did you
Resign
the needful
completely.
And did you also put next in your form? Did you, the asset declaration form, did you declare next in there? No?
You know, when they talk about the declaration of forms, that's what I just saw that. Again, I said, what I declared, when you talk about declaration, I just told you a story that this company is owned by Next Nigeria. Because at times they say, oh, you didn't declare. I said, no, I didn't declare one. Assessor or people, I didn't declare some assets because those assets have been declared somewhere. So if I declare Next Nigeria that I own 5%, I don't have to declare another interest that Next Nigeria owns. Just like they want to say, and I didn't declare something because they were subject of things that were bought from borrowed money. If I come and if you could borrow money from me and buy this suit, when they ask the owner, you have to put remark that you're owing somebody because it's not your suit. I can come to collect it tomorrow. So what I tell people is that I declare things that belong to Mr. Peter Obi. Not even Peter Obi and wife and children. No, because I can tell you, I don't know how other people operate. In my house, my wife will always remind me that this thing belongs to me. It's not your own, no. And my children will do it with emphasis. My daughter will even do it with emphasis. Now they will agree that this thing is this. So if you want to, let me tell you, when I said that I want to go and do politics, it's not the first thing they will ask me. Daddy, I hope that what you're using to do is your politics is your own money. Oh. Don't bring us into it. We're not part of it. So I don't go and decide declaring things that does not belong to you. You declare things. The purpose of assets is to declare. And most of the assets are declared have been declared somewhere. So you can't declare a company, for example, I own shares in a bank with my name. I declared it. I didn't declare the one say Next International owns because I've already declared my interest in Next International. It will amount to double declaration.
Well, except that, someone will say in the assets declaration form, also required to state the assets, that you jointly own, either with your spouse or, that belong to your children. But the question has been that when you set up a trust or a company overseas, you agree those who have been alleging that this is strictly for the purpose of tax evasion, or to avoid tax due to the Nigerian government.
Ruben, I can tell you, I'm a faithful citizen of anywhere I've passed through. I cannot evade tax. It will never happen. Every investment I've done globally is legitimate and pays tax. I just shown a paper I said I live here. If you're a black man in London, you're a suspect. If you're in Nigeria, you're a double suspect. For me to live in the UK, where my bank can write here and say his account has been conducted in an impeccable manner and gives me over $7 million overdraft. Ruben, that's all. I pay my taxes. If I earn anything in the UK, I pay the UK government their tax. I own a property in London. I pay tax. I cannot come and pay property tax in Nigeria for the property I own in the UK. Money I earn here, I pay tax. Don't forget I was subject to probe of tax about 2 years ago in Anambra State. And I showed evidence that in the past 20 years, I've consistently paid my tax and I've never paid less than 50 million naira annually. So I pay my tax. There's no issue. It's because maybe, like they expected when they're talking about $500 million and they think it's about tax. No, it's tax.
I think when I see how Peter Obi they take Dreambo people up and down, and that are the reason all those first time voters, those youth begin to follow until say they talk to question where they ask, and they go straight forward. You go just go conny. Make una listen, me I not dey lie. Don't listen.
Paid for investment incomes as expected. Nobody, I cannot evade tax.
So what about this specific allegation? You've talked about your resignation from Next International. You've talked about your assets declaration. But the specific allegation that you broke the law, that you flouted the provisions of the Code of Conduct Bureau and Tribunal Act, and flouted the Constitution by having foreign accounts.
No,
Can you address that?
I didn't broke the law. Simple. Everything I did was within the line, and I've told you also the circumstances in which I became governor. Everything I did was within the law, and I've told you the circumstances in which I became governor as well. Notwithstanding, even that there was never a time anybody said to me, Peter, come. The reason why you see election, when you have election, it takes 3 months for swearing in, is to be able to have orientation. Notwithstanding that I never had any orientation, nobody said to me, you have to do this, you have to do this. But by my own commitment to do the right things, I've tried to stay within the law. And I can tell you, I was within the law. What you're seeing now is a situation where, we've looked for everything, even we can't find anything against this man, since he's been going about preaching about saving, preaching about this, let's just throw anything on him. What I'm preaching about saving is what I did. I'm always happy when I see Ruben here, because Ruben was part of a government that I participated. The very first day I became governor, the first thing I discussed in my ESCO with my executives is that we must save money. They came up and said, why? I said, listen, as a father, I save money for my children. And they know. So I must save money for the children of Anambra State. Even when I was impeached, go and read my impeachment notice. One of the third point of why I was impeached is saving money without authority of the house. I came back from that impeachment. I said, we must continue saving. As long as I'm here, whenever we receive our FAC allocation, the first thing we do is remove money for pension, remove money for gratuity, remove saving, pay salary, then the rest we can work with. If you don't do it, I'm not part of it. And This you can see everywhere. If you go to Ngozi Wala's book, which you can see, page 61, he showed it there that all the governors, all of us were in a meeting, refused when he was talking about saving. And he said that only Peter Obi, who argued for saving, was shouted down by his colleagues, was only Limoke that supported me. If you call Sheguna Aganga, when he was doing sovereign wealth fund, he would tell you, using his own note, that only Peter Obi who supported sovereign wealth fund to be set up and savings. If I have opportunity of being part of Nigeria at the helm, the first law I will take, the first executive bill I will take to the House is that Nigeria must save money. We must have at least 5 to 10% of our resources from oil, from mineral resources, from natural resources, saved for future generation. But there's parent assets. Every country is doing savings. That's why we have a problem because we don't save. You must save money. You must bequeath your children a better
question where they ask Peter will be different from if they give them advice. If they ask a question on dreamly, make una they listen to.
Place than you found it. And that includes saving for them. I save for my family, let them know.
Okay. So just confirm for me again, as way of housekeeping, the $500 million is a phantom amount.
No, I said
and if you have 1/3 of that, like you said.
Not the same 1/3. I said if you go there and find more than 3%,
More than 3%.
About 3%, which is about $15 million.
Okay.
If I bequeath my children $500 million, I've cost them.
Okay.
There's money you bequeath people, you cost them.
Okay.
You know, you bequeath them what is.
Make you let her talk now. They ask you question.
Their life.
So $15 million.
I said if you have something, if you see anything more than that, confiscate what I have overseas and locally here.
Okay, so $15 million. But you always question, President Muhammad Buhari's borrowing, and he said in this last budget statement that we pretty much spent our way out of a recession. What can you say about that?
Well, when people said a minister, former minister said that they spend their way out of recession. The first thing you do when you have a recession.
Now, advice again, that they ask a question.
You have to cut your costs.
Very, Peter will be the vague
You cannot
question.
Continue to live the same life we lived when things were normal and when you were, of course, not borrowing. When you're borrowing, what I'm talking about borrow? Okay, you spent your way out of recession. What did you achieve? Before recession, a bag of rice, for example, is about 12,000.
Here, it goes to talk about wristwatch.
We went into recession, and we're not out of recession. It's starting. Leave all this economics. Let's deal with the reality of the ground.
Now, question they ask you.
So when you say we have come out of recession, what I said is that if you must borrow when you're in recession to come out, you have to throw the money to critical areas that not just pull you out of recession, but can grow your economy and make it work. The borrowing.
Now they hear Peter Obi they compare in family with Nigeria government. If they come, you go talk about foreign for Asia, China, and all those ones just now Singapore. But could not just listen.
It was thrown away. Can they tell us how it was spent and come out of recession? We're not America, where people can just borrow money to consume, and because it's a developed economy. This is an economy that requires critical investment in critical areas, and money were borrowed and for consumption.
Okay, well, I get the point that
money was borrowed for consumption, no money for savings anymore.
On that same occasion, President Muhammadu Buhari said the problem is not debt. That what Nigeria has is a revenue problem, and that his administration is committed to ensuring a revenue to GDP ratio of 15%. Do you think that is achievable?
Well, yeah, it's not achievable.
It's not?
It's not achievable. Not at all. Not even in the next 5 years. I can tell you that. It's not achievable. It's very simple. Ruben, we have a problem, a debt problem, not revenue problem.
My people.
We have a debt problem.
My people, this this video na 2 sessions I go do am. Una go listen.
Problem. Do look at your debt to GDP.
The question wey we dey ask here be say, Peter Obi dey always dey happy to go to television station and social media during the campaign. Question wey we ask am now be say, make Peter Obi come out, come address the nation or the world, the whole world, why dem deport am. Una hear from the interview wey dem give am a year ago, Peter Obi begin talk how he get business for UK, he get house, he get big billion business. The question wey I wan ask the viewer today, somebody wey get such investment, because British people na people wey dey encourage investors, why dem go deport Peter Obi? Why will Peter Obi be deported? That question I leave am to una, make una talk o. Make una listen to everything. Since wey Peter Obi come Nigeria, wey dem deport am, because according to report, they say he come for Easter celebration holiday. Today na im make 7 days wey we do Easter. Peter Obi, dem deport am, I think on Monday or Tuesday. So question of say Peter Obi enter Great Britain, enter UK, then he come by himself dey go, na lie. A whole presidential candidate, Mr. Saint Obi, come turn to deportee. If to say na Baba Ahmed Tinubu, na dem do like that, the thing wey Obi dem for do, na only God know. Na only God for know wetin dem go do. Baba Ahmed Tinubu wey dem dey talk say na so na drug baron, e no go school, e dey fall, e dey come UK as e like, nobody don go accost am, go talk to am. My people, you see, this our video, this our platform, we dey use am take explain to some certain people wey no understand. A lot of them no dey speak English, a lot of them dey speak English, but they no know. Even this morning, I went to market because I be trader. I tell one of obedient supporter, Peter Obi supporter, I say, wetin Peter Obi do wey dem deport? He say they deport Peter Obi. A lot of them no know. That na the reason why una see me say I dey come sit down, dey talk for pidgin English to explain to some certain people that this is the situation for Nigeria, and the person wey go make Nigeria better and na Tinubu. For my last video, I talk am to the point say, me wey stand so, if Baba Ahmed Tinubu not perform, anytime I do video, make all of una come, una curse me, curse my family, curse una go curse. Because I know say Tinubu go perform with the little resources we there for Nigeria now at the present, and he go increase am, go double am. A lot of people no understand that. A lot of them don't know Peter Obi. My past video, I talk and say, people they shout obedient, obedient. They don't know who Peter Obi be. Some people they look at like a footballer. Some people think say na musician. Because for the whole nation, now the dance where they dance for Lagos, now the whole nation they dance for all the music will come. Now Lagos, now they give them the cue. Now they give them how to do everything. Now Lagos, then they go buy all their milk, the Cadbury, everything from Lagos, moto, everything. What do me want to talk here be say today? Be say, our journalists, our pressmen, will not get plenty investigative reporters. Will not get at all. Will not just get them. This man wey dem deport, a whole presidential candidate, na small thing not make the president. None of our people don't go our investigative reporters, journalists, go try get words for us. Peter Obi not come out, come talk, come tell people, say, this na the thing will happen. Nigerians, the so-called Nigerians, not put pressure, they not ask Peter Obi, come tell us what you do, why they deport you. Because Nigerians get right. These na people, in the course of fighting for Obi to become president, a lot of people, some people die. Some people get enemies. Such a thing happen, all of them keep quiet. I know say some social media bloggers, all of them. Now Peter Obi head, now they be they make money, they get viewers, money go come, they go take am. All of them enter house. They no investigator make them tell us. Then one of them can go do what they call damage control. The damage control what they do, the thing they watery. You know work. He say somebody they use Peter Obi paper, identity something. Somebody will get us, will be CEO of a multinational company. British people go deport her, if not be said the offense serious. Now question no. He get house, therefore grantor making enter. Then later don't take the matter. That na the way British they take work, no matter the offense. If na offense will concern terrorism, they go hand over to police. They just send her go home. And I'm 100% sure the statement where they take from Peter Obi when they detain her, that it was under caution. Now, know what it be caution. The cautioner say all the thing where you want to talk today, where Peter Obi want to talk today, make not true, nothing but the truth. If not lie, make Ogun kill make some go Oromila, go talk am. They take statement. British people not useless. When Peter Obi enter aeroplane, British immigration don't know, say they come. As soon as he enter Britain, Heathrow Airport, when he reach in town, he go present his passport, they go ask him a question. As Oyibo they do, they'll take the passport, they go open one corner, they'll check everything. Then when they ask us a question, Peter Obi, he give answer to them. Maybe go they talk like as they talk to Arise just now. Because Peter Obi, they think say now only one get sense. See the journalists will ask a question now. Now one question they ask him, they say you get $500 million. Peter Obi talk all the message, he talk everything. Oyibo people go listen, they record all the things we talk. Now so they go they take hand right and there's something go they record all the things we talk. Then the person go come up for his seat. Go say, I'm coming. Go say, make Peter Obi go sit down because chair they there. We face immigration desk. Then he go climb upstairs. The guest step with their deal. That's Oga Patapata for that day they sit down with the duty officer. Now they call her deal. Where they sit down. Go say, now be that I don't take some question from her. They issue him at 1971 under immigration detained, and they told her the right for the you are a person of foreign person and you are liable to be detained. They'll give him that paper, they'll give him, he go sign. They'll give him, he go say, go sit down there, or he go say, oh, yeah, follow me to where in luggage day. I don't first explain all these things. So they'll go carry in luggage, then go dissect her. Go be like say dog carry something, dog, a guitar. Carry something, meet, you know, want me people follow and share, and go enter one corner. Then go dissect everything. When they come back, things where then go see there when I suspect. They say, maybe paper will link am with IPOB, with Nigeria classify as terrorist organization, plus some money. Everybody know how Sekwere matter they happen now. And I know this kind of people, the kind of thing we don't fit do. Mona not cost me here today. I just tell everybody because If you say na Tinubu do this thing, the thing wey una for don do, only God knows. It's just that that na the thing wey na dey advise APC and Tinubu support group campaign organization. They need to have good people, good social media people, because Tinubu not dey social media. He not do all these things, na strategies. But that e no dey work like that. They must carry the social media influencers, presenters along, especially the Edo. Me na Edo man, na Edo music I play just now. They must carry us on board so that all this type of thing na the thing wey we supposed to dey sharp, because these people, these obedient people, the thing wey dem do us during that campaign, I no go ever forgive them. Now make me dey emphasize on this video, say Peter Obi must tell people wetin happen for there. You can't go and hide. You can't go and hide because you be public person. Because the kind thing wey you go do now, any Nigerians wey dey come, the thing wey they go do them. Our law enforcement agent, they just keep quiet, they look am, because if they touch am, they say na Tinubu send them come. Na Tinubu even report am for immigration for UK. Whereas e no dey work that way. British people no dey behave that way. This na Peter Obi. You travel, you come, they deport you back. You go hide inside house, you go lock door, enter house with that. You not talk to anybody, not talk to a press conference. Come say, see the two way they do am. Then the obedient, some of them go, they try to do damage control. They try to talk, say they apologize to Peter Obi. I swear to God, British people will never apologize. And before British people detain such high-profile person like that, they know the implication if it was a wrongful detention. If the detainer by mistake, they know say some millions go follow am, because for Benin we get am for parable. Small pikin no fit tell elderly person, say come out for here, get out here. If you just talk and you go pack goat follow am. Oh he willele, we not John he go do. Oh why he willele go past many goats follow am. That's what for happen for British, for millions of pounds wey Peter Obi for sue them for. They know say something happen before they detain her, and they not detain her, make they release her, make him go where they go for UK. They deport her back home. My people, I just want to tell you today, time they come, una will hear the full story. Say Peter Obi is under bail. Obedient, well na day, make una come. I not say una come watch me make I get views. Now the truth I dey tell una, una see the thing una be want do for Nigeria, una see the thing una be want put Nigeria through. Now they talk so. Obedient. I think all of una don't enter house now. Una keep quiet, and then a person will not be one put for president. Now, they answerable to una, not to me. Even to me as a Nigerian, yes. They go bring Peter Obi matter. You not go hear and say, they say make Interpol arrest and make them carry and come back to UK. Why they talk this one? Make una no verse. Una hear from Peter Obi just and I make me play that video. He say he get house, he get property. He say when he dey, they want put him for governor, when they want swear in, that same day, the bank wey dey UK give am 700 million overdraft. 700 million pounds overdraft. Person wey dem give such money to, now then they stop for airport, they drive, they deport. My question I dey ask you, for Benin parable, awe okpe kan abeme ra minuya tuna gie. He say what that means is that it dey hard, stammerer, it go only take time. Stammerer go fit send message where they send and go fit talk am. So many things where Peter Obi never tell us. If now where Nigeria dey okay, They're supposed to don't go tell Peter Obi, make come explain to them. Ah, see our great mommy here, Madam Grace Omo. What? Don't you not come follow me again. I not talk about Obaseki again, no, because I know say now you be your Obaseki, now you be mama for Obaseki. I not talk about him again. So you must watch me make una dey hear the truth. Madam just join us. The question where would they ask? You go don't know. They arrest, they detain Peter Obi when he come from Nigeria on British Airways flight. They detain and then deport him from Heathrow Airport to Nigeria. I go talk and Richards. I go talk this matter because if na Tinubu, the two obedient for do, only God know. I must talk am. I know say dem go cost me later. My last video na so cost dem cost me. Say me wey old. I old. I do okay. I do okay. Everybody wey dey see me so and I hold my be. Peter Obi, anything wey dem tell, a question wey dem ask Peter Obi, go just dey talk lie. So in a way, Peter Obi na scam. You know they talk true. You ask a question, straight question, you just answer. Peter Obi go north, you go Sokoto, you go Kaduna. You know, the question you not go answer like go they dream both people. Make una bring Peter Obi out, make he address the whole nation. This now Peter Obi, now he carry third for the last election. Peter Obi come dey go court. Say he want contest the election. The matter still dey court as we dey talk so. APC quick quiet now, so they fall down, they look there. Later now, they come find out say Peter Obi not even qualified to be president. He never talk about that, how he take qualify. He not qualified to contest the election, let alone go come the drag person wey carry first go court. At first, when he go court, I say maybe the drag make it be say na he carry second position. They follow Atiku struggle. On what way? You win vote for Southeast. You carried 95% of vote for 5 states of Southeast. Nobody tell you say you rig election or then still you rob people off. To the extent you can't win for Lagos. You win the presidential candidate of APC, that's Baba Ahmed Tinubu. You win the whole state where they live. You can't the drag. Now, not to say Oloju Kokoro na Peter Obi. If anybody calls me, I'm not going to happy today because now the truth are the talk. Because the thing when I suffer, where the campaign from obedient hand, it's too much. To the extent platform where me they premiere my video, they drive me. All of them now, at the wait, make them see me face to face, make them look into my eyes. I told them, that Tinubu now go be president of Nigeria. Now I go win this election. Because of that, obedient go pay money. They drive me like as in they drive goat. Even my own group when I did, some obedient way did there, they not like me. Some even verse come out, begin pull life for my head. Up for the sake say, I support Tinubu. No believe me. All the supporters of Tinubu, that's what they do there. They go threaten their life, they go do many things. I know this. I see the support them because I want the best for Nigeria. As we dey talk, so at the first side, they still the campaign for social media for Baba Ahmed Tinubu. Now so I spend money. Now so we spend money put for my state. We even provide motor vehicles for people to campaign. We provided them. Upon all people they cost me, not be investment. We want the best for Nigeria, and Nigeria go better as from May. Not be say Nigeria worse, Nigeria good. People will not understand. Peter Obi want become president. He begin talk lies. Oyibo people will be like Oyibo people, British people especially, then be like second God, whether I like them or not. You not take them few minutes to take action, and then you don't show initial. They don't release. They don't fire the first salvo. wey dem deport Peter Obi. Not beside to pray for anybody downfall. If it's straightforward, this country wey me dey so Britain, na investment dem dey look for, na money. If you want collect visa for Nigeria, if dem see money for your account, big, you want come spend that here, they go just grant your visa. They even they call you sa. Somebody will get that kind plenty money, plenty investment. People will just they join me so when they watch this video. Make una go from the beginning. Una go see when Peter Obi talk. Last year, 1 year ago, he still even the thing there YouTube for Arise. He talk many things. He dribble the pressmen. He not fit dribble British immigration because everything and by their brain correct. Una go hear many things with weeks to come. Una go hear many stories because if Tinubu talk now, or APC talk now, or Buhari talk now, don't say they look for way now, then go report them for UK so that make them for arrest them. Obedient. Now not sabi do damage control. We all not get power now to despoil Tinubu name. Now to despoil Tinubu name. Now so now talk. All the things we not talk, I tell you, now hand they shake, leg they shake, you know the fish stand, you don't die, don't bury her. They peace for body, they wear pampers. And with the pay on our back now, we they organize our social media now. Tinubu campaign, we they come for now. All the things we not do, we not go get the repercussion. Person will bend down, they look person yash. You don't know say somebody will day your back, they see your own. That not the two will happen now. That not the two will happen now. As everybody like Peter Obi rich, he enter second God country. What did they do and the department will not want to hear. Just go with your money. Just go. They not even say go. They follow and escort her enter aeroplane, put her inside plane. If care is not taken, they will put handcuff for a hand, enter aeroplane. Then obedient begin to do damage control. They say now because say somebody paper, somebody they using name identity they defraud the nation. They can commit offense, and that are the reason. Then it's not possible. Damage control not fly. Because for this country, I don't live for here for 41 years. I know how it works. If they discover, say, na him be this, na him be that, what they go do? They go let Peter Obi enter because he get house. He get investment here, cannot run away. They go grant them pay. Even people will keep person, then they grant them pay. But this one be say, no, you can't stay here at all. Just go back to that country. Why would they process? Why would they investigate your case? You never tell. Obedient come out again. They say British government apologize to Peter Obi. Now say for this country, king country, Obi Lizard country, British Empire, go apologize to who? Peter Obi. Where they talk like woman. You not get tongue where they hot. That is not possible. They say they not talk that kind of thing. That's okay, we shall see. Never tell when British people, when Nigerian press and independent people, what do they call them? Other organization here, they wrote BBC. I mean, they wrote British immigration. Now those ones said they not apologize, so I will not fit tell you what happened because case is going on. Peter Obi, you must come out to address your followers, in short, the whole nation or the world, waiting transpire, waiting happen for Heathrow Airport. And make I one obedient. Mona stop to the tell lies they go say na Tinubu do one. Mona stop the lie, he no work. Mona stop the lie, say they apologize, British Empire, British government apologize to Peter Obi. Mona stop her. He no work. And make una stop that aspect where now they talk, they go say na person identity. Somebody copy use identity of Peter Obi. Na cause na lie. Rumor wey me hear, I hear say some people wey dey carry angel dust, all those white things wey dem dey, wey people dey call, Benin people dey call emue, cocaine, dem link am to Peter Obi. Dat na rumor wey I don hear. Na the truth I dey tell una. Say the link is circle round them. All of them, they do am. When they catch the person, na him send them. They carry am for am. And that person still dey prison. That na the thing wey we hear. That na the thing wey we know. Na rumor. Mona tell Peter Obi, if not be dirty things wey it happen, Peter Obi for go, if don't come out for press, say see wetin happen. British people want play with me. I go show them where to go. I go deal with them. This na the thing where I supposed to the hear. We not hear that one. Peter Obi don't go hide inside house. Two things na they hide for. One, whether I qualify to contest the election. And two, the press, 7 days don't reach. I be the shock. The thing shock am. Peter Obi make it not shock you. A lot of people, Nigerians, they suffer that kind of poor people. How much more you will buy first class ticket? It not go affect you your money. Now make you not talk. Now airport is supposed to talk. People will get information, they not talk. And then a Nigerian immigration, now they're supposed to. Because when they send you back, information must follow. The Nigerian immigration, everybody know the set of people will fool that kind department. Just as Igbo people full bank and they're pisting money for immigration. I not be tribal by God too. I not the talk lie and the truth are the talk. As far as Peter being a public figure, somebody will want to become president of Nigeria, he owns the duty to come tell us within it happen. He owns the duty to come tell us. Obedient, the two will not do me that period. If I remember, I go say make I take thunder fire on her. But they say me I not swear. I not they swear. I foresee make thunder fire on her. I foresee make thunder fire on her for the two will not do me. Will not do all the supporters. Thunder for supposed to fire on her. And you just bring the whole human being come and you know come bring picture of corpse. Coffin. They'll say na Tinubu will be that. That Tinubu don't die. The peace. They go use doctor video, draw something around Tinubu Agbada. They say the peace for body. All lies. All lies. Make we play one video. When I see person when I say the peace for body. Yeah, Tabana make I foresee make I foresee. Yeah, to when the thunder fire, I foresee make thunder fire on her for na lie when I talk.
I want to be president of Federal Republic of Nigeria. Then I know I have to be diplomatic. So there are certain things. Contradiction between the West, Europe, America, and Africa. Climate change. We have gas on the ground. We need long-term money to build the pipeline, get to Europe and compete and make money, invest in us. This is the time of your need. Don't classify the gas as a dangerous item after you have developed. Many of your towns, cities, and states, you are still using coal. How can you say poor country like mine? We have to comply with the same standard as yours. I won't say more than that now. I'm facing election. To Yorubas, Bami, Wakogbare no. Save me, save me. You have to save yourself first. Diplomatically, what we have to do is break the jinx of diplomacy and tell each other the fact that this country is not poor. A country of several millions of people with our size, with our God-given resources. Okay, please spare some of the expenditures of going to space to invest in a pipeline that will give you gas in Europe. I don't care what Russia will say. I want to compete. We have the money in the ground.
Listen to that. Make we hear Peter Obi. Make una hear what they talk, the way they talk. What Tinubu talk there be say, he said Nigeria rich, but now resources will reach. We not get that thing, that physical cash. He's talking to Igbo people now. He said make them spare that money where then they take go space. Make them spend that for infrastructure for Nigeria. Like we have pipes where Buhari they lay now. It don't reach Algeria. It never reach Europe. So that make Nigeria they pump gas through there. So that everything go do okay. Oyibo go get gas. Then we for Nigeria will get money. What you will not understand, this Oyibo people, they don't want to make life better for black people, especially Africa. Then instead of them to spend that money, make them take help us, these people begin give money to individuals for home, for their country, for UK now, for instance, in UK now. Government, they pay for, they add money join gas because of after Ukraine war, gas come there, then they put money join us so that make them take help people with household. Make una listen to Peter Bill.
Look at your revenue to your debt to your revenue. That is what you should.
See question with the answer.
I found all of them that have resigned. It is from that day that I went to Oka until I was impeached in November, I never left Oka. Not one day. I resigned. And I wonder what, even at times, I even wonder, why is that issue 15 years after I was supposed to resign?
Did you
resign
the needful
completely?
And did you also put next in your form? Did you, the asset declaration form, did you declare next in there? No?
When they talk about the declaration of forms, what I just saw that, again, I said, what I declared, when you talk about declaration, I just told you a story that this company is owned by Nest Nigeria.
They dribbled them. They
Because
dribbled them.
They said, oh, you didn't declare. I said, no, I didn't declare one. Assets are owed people. I didn't declare some assets because those assets have been declared somewhere. So if I declare Nest Nigeria that I own 5%, I don't have to declare another interest that Nest Nigeria owns. Just like they want to say, and I didn't declare something because they were subject of things that were bought from borrowed money. If I come and if you borrow money from me and buy this suit, when they ask the owner, you have to put remark.
I think una dey hear, dribbling.
I can come to collect it tomorrow. So what I tell people is that I declare things that belong to Mr. Peter Obi, not even Peter Obi and wife and children. No, because I can tell you, I don't know how other people operate. In my house, my wife will always remind me that this thing belongs to me. It's not your own, no. And my children will do it with emphasis. My daughter will even do it with emphasis. Daddy, we agreed that this thing is this. So if you want to, let me tell you, when I said that I want to go and do politics, it's not the first thing they will ask me. Daddy, I hope that what you're using to do is your politics is your own money. Don't bring us into it. We are not part of it. So I don't go and decide.
When I hear that kind of thing, when I hear the dream bleed, he say declare assets. They ask him again because when I go towards, I go back to listen to this video when I did do so. Peter Obi said so many things which look suspicious, things wey dem for investigate further. He talk say 5% wey him get, all the things, the other asset na for the children, and when he wan go do politics, the children say, I hope you are going to do politics. These things not be your own. Where your children work, where dem get, where dem save money to invest, to buy shares. And for African tradition, children get mouth to tell their papa, say, this na your own, this not be your own. Peter Obi first do chairman for port. Peter Obi get big company. Dugbe cocoa ne Peter Obi mu. Which cocoa farm Peter Obi cultivate for his children, so that his children can't get money wey don go dey invest for next company wey get. The company name na Next. This na questions wey dem ask am. Peter Obi dodge all the questions. He dribble them. I blame our press people. All of them just gang up against Tinubu. All of them gang up against Tinubu. First way they're supposed to ask, they not ask. This man begin to tremble everybody. Say, na children things. Where your children get money. And secondly, for African tradition, Pikin go tell him papa, say, not touch my thing, or you want to go do politics. The two way me know. If my papa they go do president and I know say he go win, the children go support him, abi? The family, the wife, all of them go support him, whatever way they have. So, my people, I don't want to stay long for this video today. Now the truth, now the talk. Me, I know the talk like. I go leave this video again, more gonna see. This now the thing where the question where they ask Peter Obi, more na see. What you want find out here, say, Peter Obi the dreambo, you know the coherent for his answers to when press asked him last year. You know, that means say, you know the coherent, that means say the dodge question, you go from A, go join to B. Question where then go ask and go leave him for one corner. Make una listen.
Declaring things that does not belong to you. You declare things, the purpose of assets is to declare, and most of the assets are declared, have been declared somewhere.
Somewhere.
You can
declare somewhere.
A company, for example, I own shares in a bank with my name. I declared it. I didn't declare the one, say, Next International owns, because I've already declared my interest in Next International.
As local media organizations commence publication of the leaked Pandora Papers,
Listen,
Governor Peter Obi has been hard-pressed to deny the revelations on his secret business dealings overseas. Like similar document leaks before it, the Pandora Papers have helped to expose the concealed fortunes in offshore tax havens, and in some cases, money laundering by some of the most powerful people in the world. But in a statement, Obi dismissed a report by Premium Times, which disclosed that the former governor had concealed a number of offshore businesses and investments when he was at the helm of affairs in Anambra State. According to Musikili Umajid, editor-in-chief of Premium Times, Obi may have violated the Code of Conduct Bureau and Tribunal Act by not declaring his or that of his family's beneficial ownership in the said assets. Majid, who was on the show last week, added that the former governor flouted the Nigerian constitution by operating a foreign bank account while in office and may have concealed his offshore investments to avoid tax. Well, in our time-honored tradition of giving all sides a right of reply, we're now being joined by Peter Obi, former Anambra State governor, to give us his side of the story on the allegations made against him by Premium Times. Good morning, Mr. Obi, and thank you for coming on the morning show.
Good morning for inviting me here. And
Well,
good morning to the viewers.
Well, the obvious question to ask is, are you guilty as charged? because you were named in the latest scandal, Pandora Papers, as one of those involved in setting up a secret company for the purpose of money laundering, illegal purchase of properties overseas, while you were in office as governor of Anambra State.
Thank you. Number one is that I'm not guilty. Trust company is a legitimate vehicle used everywhere globally
Vehicle with the take
for
carry Nigeria
investment,
money.
savings, and estate planning purposes. Is allowed by law everywhere. In my particular case and that of my family, it was done on very valuable advice of our then bankers, Lloyds TSB. This is what they did to all their international clients who operated at the time I lived in the UK. They will help you to see that you formulate a trust company offshore, and that's what we did. This company was never used to launder money before, during, and after till date. So it wasn't used anytime I was in office for anything. Two, it was never used to buy property before I went into office, during the time I was in office, and after time I was in office. It was strictly trust company that savings and family planning that was strictly used to support our borrowings, which we even invested in this country. And they are facts, they're not things that you can, that's it.
Right.
So,
well, according to confidential information, you have about $500 million squirreled away in the British Virgin Islands and in Switzerland. Can this amount be described as legitimate earning?
well, I wish
You want to go them again?
I had that type of money, but let me tell you, when people banding money,
You see,
we talk
go
about
straight
money and
question.
size of money here, it's because we're not a productive country. People don't work for their money, so we find it people to understand value of money. And I'll take time to explain this to you. Globally today,
You want to dribble them, you say you want to take time.
7,750,000,000, out of which only 37.5 million is worth $1 million. That is 0.05%.
Una here?
Only 3 million.
Don't do all the calculation just now.
0.04%
Mathematician.
is worth 10 million. And only 300,000 is worth $25 million, which is 0.004%.
Mathematician.
So when people call these figures, it's alarming because of the fact that we live in a country where people make money they don't need and everything. If you go anywhere near this company being mentioned, is accounts, everything globally, and find more than about 3% of the value you mentioned now. 3%, I'm talking about $15 million, out of which 70% is supporting a loan of investment in this country. They confiscate everything. Even confiscate everything I have in my life. If you go to this, you know what $500 million is? $500 billion today in Nigeria is almost 300 billion naira. My entire earning while I was governor, Anambra State received, was under 500 billion, out of which I say 15%, 75 billion.
Una here?
That is you're talking about. I don't know where people call figures here. And that's why people try to make money they don't need. What do you need that type of money for? Why do you have to do that? The money, the trust company is there. And one of the challenges I'm going to throw today is to ask you and some other people to select 1, 2, 3, 4 persons that have foot their bill to follow the trail of this company to where it is today. And see the formation, who gave the advice, how we came to it and everything. Please, there's nothing, you won't even find 5% of that, of what the figure you got anywhere.
Sure.
If I
Be like
have
person in one
$500
crack.
million, well, I don't know what I'll be doing. You would have seen me building, you know how many schools and institutions I support. I've been building universities all over the place.
You would have seen me building
Let's talk
university.
about
Be one to where?
Next International UK. They said you didn't resign as a director, of Next, and 14 months after you became the governor, you were still director of Next. Tell us about this Next International company.
Let me tell you. Let me start.
One dribble them again.
Next International we had a company.
If you want to call her multinational.
Nigeria Limited. It's an offshoot of Next International Nigeria,
Dribbling.
Next International UK, which I run as managing director and everything. This company is a UK-based company. It's a brand management company that we're representative of companies like Heinz.
Company we're big, multinational, with billions. Now they begin to deport you, the CEO. But could not listen,
A number of multinational companies in West Africa, and I was the CEO. And it's good that I tell you the background of how I became governor. I was living in the UK, operating in Nigeria. I declared the governor winner of the election on Thursday, 16th of March 2006. On that day, I was presiding over Fidelity Bank board meeting as the chairman.
Who not the here?
I have members, you can access.
Now this kind of man I go to donate money for. Now this kind of man I go to donate money for. Make it do president.
Listen to this camera, I was a member of the board. Jara Magoro was a former under chairman, was a member of I was the chairman. I was presiding over a board meeting, and suddenly Legend Dubisika said, "Stop, Mr. Chairman." I said, He said, "You've been declared the governor of Anambra State." That was on a board meeting. And that was how the meeting stopped. From there, I called and they said, "You have to proceed to Abuja to meet for INEC to give you certificate of return." So I left board meeting, went to the airport, got the next flight, went to Abuja. By 6 p.m. that day, they gave me certificate of return. And I said to them, "I want to go back to Lagos the next day to bring my clothes, just clothes, to bring a few things so I can go to Oka for this way." They said, no. That please, you need to proceed to Oka immediately because the then governor, Dr. Chris Ngige, because of his second sight, I've left the country.
Don't wrong.
The minute I was declared, he lost his immunity, so he left through the borders and left out of the country. So there was no government in Anambra State. So that's how the next morning I moved to Oka. Arrived Oka, just took a flight to Enugu. Arrived Oka. As I arrived Oka, they took me to the chief judge in a small space. He said, "These are forms for you to fill to declare your access." I filled that form about 30 minutes, whatever I could remember. The next thing I was sworn in as governor. When I finished the swearing,
the next thing.
Okay, so I'm not sworn in. Where does the governor live? They say, because that time the governor's lodge was burned down. The office. I said, "Where is the governor? Does the governor live?" They said, "There's no house." "Where is his office?" "There's no office." So what do I do? Any paper, anything, nothing. I managed to get across to somebody who got across to Chris, who said, "There's nothing." So I moved to my village. And that was where I stayed there. That was the government. From there, I phoned every company. Let me start with Next International UK. Next International UK, just to show you, I brought this and I keep it with you people. Next International UK is a company that is, as at that date, I'm telling you, received overdraft from Lloyds Bank of over $7 million. This is a trading company. As at that day, I have over 200 containers on the sea and everything. And I've just been announced governor, and here I'm running a company. So the only thing I could do is
my people,
to phone my wife.
I've just been announced governor, and you get 200 containers in the sea. You not contest for the election for the governor. There are 200 containers in the sea. Well, what are we saying here? So you would have been a governor, then you still be operating, selling your business, doing your business. Chairman of a bank. So all those things, why I play this video, may have caused because Nigeria not dey follow people like that. In dey say Nigeria poor, but rich countries say and say the whole thing muddle up. When it come UK, they not let her enter, then drive her and go back. And Peter Obi cannot deny. Say he no know say he get problem for United Kingdom. Cannot. I first talk am. Throughout the campaign, Peter Obi not come UK, come campaign. But I see video where take go Chatham House, go make speech, and at that day still come out. So from the day we come Chatham House come talk to last week where they deport am, something must have happened. Or Chatham House invite am, then let am come, maybe they not disturb am. So obedient message to una. Mona tell Peter Obi make he come out, come address the world, address Nigerians in supporters if he truly love them, wetin happen for UK. Because the thing where a spokesman talk, e no rhyme, e no fly. Put it this way, the thing where they talk, they said identity, somebody they use in identity to commit fraud. And I don't fair tell una just now say, rumor when I hear say somebody wey dey prison, wey carry drugs, heroin, he link Peter Obi with the business. 1. 2, the problem here be say, country where you live, your children dey here. Then the British authority still deport you, go home. They not let you enter. So that one lead credence, lead more weight to the rumor. So the damage controller, Peter Obi spokesman, he talking to the point say, people, Nigerians wey dey airport, now they come want the riot for airport, now it make them come release Peter Obi, or make they come deport am. They not also them deport am, they send am go back home. Mona go read the statement. One question wey me want ask here now be say, because my house not far from Heathrow Airport, where you go see Nigerians when the first flight of British Airways landed in the morning, then around 5-6 a.m., Nigerians will follow the plane from Nigeria. Now you go see. And all of them queue. Every 2 minutes, then they stamp their passport, then they go. They go baggage area. Now where they come see Nigerians where they riot after detention for some hours, we go say no. Certainly not Nigerians coming from Nigeria on British Airways flight go do that kind of protest for Peter Obi, because all of them may have come to baggage area, go collect their luggage. And those people, majority of them, now visa, now they issue them. Fear not go let them play with the visa. Come they say, no, Peter Obi, otherwise you not go enter. Nothing like that. Then the way you go see counting Nigerians, they not even reach 100. Maybe then they work there as cleaners. Now those one will come to talk. Because for airport, they get departure hall, they get arrival hall. The hall where then they depart is different. Flight will go leave that money now around British Airways flight, now around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. And the one they come from Nigeria, they land around 5 a.m. And that Heathrow where British Airways they land, the airport, the terminal, at Terminal 5, is far from Terminal 4. Obedient, I'll bust on a bubble. I must say the truth. It's far from Terminal 4. Anybody who dey UK, we don't enter UK, now go know what thing they talk. Nothing like that. No Nigerian demonstrate say to Peter Obi and the detainer. They come to protest. Nothing. They are not telling us the truth. And at the same people still have the guts come they follow me and you say, nah. Abike Dabire, the woman in charge of diaspora, na Bela. Because it would be a disgrace to hear say a leading or one of the leading candidates of the concluded presidential candidate see the way they take disgrace am for airport. Obedient, the message now, the last message, make una tell Peter Obi, make it come, make press conference, make talk the truth, make we tally am with the British authority. Oh, because we don't hear rumor now. The rumor now, I know so now not go agree. It's hard to believe. Somebody will want to come become president. They go to link am with drug, which is hard to believe. And a lot of people donated money. Another rumor, maybe na theory be this, so this na my own. Maybe they link am with IPOB with your terrorist something. Then the third one will be money laundering. All this, what may have happened, apart from that, those three theories, I not see why they go deport somebody who get house, he get it multinational business for UK, live for UK, according to Peter Abuna, Yera, they go deport and go back. No, not possible. Not possible. Then deport Peter Obi. Peter Obi na deportee. From here now, they don't know. All this one at the take place, so it just damaged Peter Obi chance of becoming president again. Remember how the things when I first do, video when I first do, I tell you now, say Peter Obi na Bisco firework. Go make go quench. Don't fizzle out. Even not from this case. Why I talked that kind of video last time, and the thing will happen to Sowore. Sowore popular. After the election, you know, when the people with the shout Sowore, some people say they make kitty, they make kata. Sowore fire, it quench. Make una tell Peter Obi, make it come make press conference. My people, I think that's why I go drop on today because this thing cause trouble. All the supporters of Tinubu, Obedient dealt with them seriously. Obedient dealt with them seriously. Every day don't just come out, especially for England, they get platform where they go talk. And Peter Obi Tinubu, they say that this na drug baron, na so it do, na so it not do. To the extent some of them begin go they carry to tell you say obedient people, the one we talk say them go do overseas because na diaspora they made this video too. Some of them go they carry their expired passport where they don't go renew, they return the old one to them, they go the burner, they go the tear I mean. See now this now one of them.
Good evening, fellow Nigerians.
This now one of them.
Having critically observed the way and manner the Nigerian election has been conducted so far, I have come to the conclusion that Nigeria can never be redeemed. As a result, I have decided not to be associated with anything called Nigeria. In order to buttress my assertion, I hereby destroy my Nigerian passport. Thank you. God bless.
For destroying Nigerian passport. My people, that's so I go see and reach today. Make una not forget Mona join me in the evening when I do Ibota. I will come out for Ibota. One thing when I'm supposed to know. Tinubu dey articulated, more articulated than Peter Obi. Me, I not see what Peter Obi go talk for where them people like Joe Biden or Rishi Sunak dey or Emmanuel Macron with the kind English, watery English when I dey hear just now. Una hear the one wey Tinubu dey talk just now when Tinubu dey spit fire. Now see am, may I show am again before I go.
I want to be president of Federal Republic of Nigeria. Then I know I have to be diplomatic. So there are certain things. Contradiction between the West, Europe, America, and Africa. Climate change. We have gas on the ground. We need long-term money to build the pipeline. Get to Europe and compete and make money. Invest in us. This is the time of your need. Don't classify the gas as a dangerous item after you have developed. Many of your towns, cities, and states, you are still using coal. How can you say poor country like mine, we have to comply with the same standard as yours? I won't say more than that now. I'm facing an election. Two Yorubas, Gbami, Wakokbare no. Save me, save me. You have to save yourself first. Diplomatically, what we have to do is break the jinx of diplomacy and tell each other the fact that this country is not poor. A country of several millions of people with our size, with our God-given resources. Okay, please, spare some of the expenditures of going to space to invest in a pipeline that will give you gas in Europe. I don't care what Russia will say. I want to compete. We have the money in the ground.
Now hear that. Compare to Peter Obi's speech. Now China. My people, I greet everybody. Thank you very much. Till I see you in the evening, until I come your way. Love, peace, and happiness be with all of you. Please share this video. Please share this video. Hit the follow subscription button, both YouTube and Facebook. Now hear that one. Thank you, my people. Make I just greet our brothers and sisters who join us today. Mafidon Anthony, I greet you. I greet you, Wese Kakabawato. Grace Omo, the great mommy, and I Okpokoniye Iyobaseki. Wato Wese. Elvis Odaro, I greet you. I greet you well. Wato. It be like say you late come or you just sit down there, they look me. You say you thank me for saying the truth. Now the truth I dey talk. These people don't go believe. They curse me, they curse all supporters of Tinubu. These people, now I would like to use this opportunity to beg APC and the Presidential Campaign Council, make them come to the media, make them use media to counter these people. Because once they just quiet now, make the deportation where they give Peter Obi go now, they'll come out like again like mad dogs. Especially if I soon again I go now, maybe Director General of those in diaspora, social media presenters for Tinubu Shetima campaign. If I hear now make friend again, now make noise, I go unleash social media presenters on that, especially the Edo one. Forget say views not many. Now kill most of the pages. To the extent disobedient, they go they hack Peter Tinubu supporters social media presenters. They begin to hack their pages to reduce their supporters. Make una no worry. We still get people who get 500,000, 1 million followers. And upon all, Tinubu prevail. You won. So I greet everybody. 12 here. I beg Mona subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the like button. Then press for subscription. Just press on so that follow us. Anytime where we come out, where we deal with these people, una go see us, disobedient people. Peter Obi kept quiet when these people started to talk. They misbehave. About Tomak Baye. Do not forget about Lomak Baye. This one way they deport Peter Obi. I go still do another video and I go tell them make them do another video now until Peter Obi come address the whole world. He can never get away with it. See, I never webu. They're not the mess anyhow for inside public. If you want mess and you go, if you go market, if you want mess, you go mess for where they sell butcher, they sell meat. If you mess inside where they sell clothes, it go smell. Peter Obi don't mess for where they sell clothes. It smell follow everywhere. You can't get away with it. You must come out and address our people. Address people who support you. Address people who will not support you. Address the Nigerian authority. Tell them what happen. The whole truth will come out.